All right, Zath, are you in here?
I am indeed, and I believe I'm in the right overlay this time. Yep.
Excellent. Yep.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Let's have a look over the Lair lineup. They're playing from the north spawn this time. We saw them play this map from the south spawn in the very first game we cast yesterday. They bring Yamato, Kremlin, double Venezia, Moskva, triple Petro, and a lone Summers. That's Minakaze. We've seen him do good things with that ship.
Very different lineup compared to last time.
It is
Interesting.
indeed.
And then over on the Smile side, some familiar faces here from earlier today as well. So this time we've got double Ohio and double Hindenburg, Nevsky, double Petro, Kleber, and there's our Yu Yang again. So
You,
they're
you,
sticking with that Yu.
you can't see my face, Zath, but I'm looking at the double Hindenburg going, what? Now,
Right?
Smile has one player who hasn't moved yet. I think they've had a disconnect or somebody's really slow to log in. That's Dino Gaming.
Dino?
He's just sitting there, but they haven't called a mulligan. So onward we go.
I don't think he's disconnected. The turrets are
Oh,
facing
looks
forward.
like he's moving now. And I see he's at a small angle. So I think maybe he zoned in, moved, and then maybe he disconnected. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I kind of feel like this is a pretty good position anyways to prevent a push around C, but at the same time not get caught out to the point where you can't run away. So
Could be. All right, well, we see the Smile Claver, Medzuko heading straight to C. We saw him do this earlier. Let's see if he has any better luck executing this time. He is in range of Sword Saint's Moskva, his radar. We'll see if Volk takes a shot with the Venezia and how this engagement plays out at sea. Now, this time, he's definitely going for the island. He's on the extreme edge of that Moskva radar. Venezia Salvo is coming in now.
this is gonna hurt.
Not as bad as it could have. The Moskva shells actually do a little more damage, it seems like. He takes a little extra Kremlin damage for good measure. He needs to slow down if he's going to make that turn. He does manage it.
Oh, and on fire.
And a little fire, but he puts that out.
Of course.
So very quickly, Smile will pick up C as they are attempting their smoke crawl up the one line again, although they've changed things around, Zath. We saw them do double Nevsky Hindenburg last time. Now it's double Hindenburg Nevsky.
Yep.
Still with the Ohio's
Which I'm sure that
and
you are
Petro in the
loving.
center. I am, actually. And still sticking with the Ohio's and the Petro in the center. We saw them execute this tactic against 07. No, sorry. Lair played enough yesterday. Apologies.
Although
Now,
when they did this, when Smile did this, or sorry, when Lair did this move, they had double Kremlin to push instead of double Ohio.
Indeed. Now let's talk about the relevance of this game momentarily, because this is the third place match. The finals match, of course, is already over, went 2-0. This is the tiebreaker. This is the rubber game in the third place match, which simply dictates the prizes that each team gets are different depending on whether they finish third or finish fourth. So these guys are playing for different prizes based on the outcome of this game.
Absolutely. And of course, there's the bragging rights too.
Well,
As
sure.
my chat is pointing out, Smile beat Lair handily in the final for CIS, the regional finals. So this is a grudge match here for Lair. They obviously want to pull it back and take Smile down a peg on the international stage.
Yeah, I'm sure they would love some revenge. You see Smile kind of mirroring what Lair did. You know, we saw this position. You have these battleships led by a radar cruiser. Both teams on the middle of the board have this same kind of strategy. You see it, Zath?
Mm-hmm.
Right
Yep,
along
I was
the 4
actually
and the 6
panning back
lines.
and looking at it.
Yeah, right along the 4 and the 6 lines.
It's almost a complete mirror. And it's a sight to behold, guys. It really is. And then we've got dual death snails essentially over at A. Minakaze coming under some radar fire now.
They're trying to get a reset. They do manage to bag a little bit of one.
Yeah, are they in radar range? Of Dexim. Dexim's radar there in the Petro.
Yep, Dexim's got him lit on the top end of A.
Fordiante now got spotted, forced to make Inky and turn along the border, try to get out of there. But, I mean, he's in a good spot there. He can just luck chuck those 12-kilometer torpedoes right into that death snail head.
See if he can get something out of them.
Those are those are very long range torpedoes. They do decent damage. The thing about them is that they're slow.
Very
So you
slow.
completely forget about them, and then they just show up, and you're like, oh
Well,
yeah, crap.
Russian Admiral, of course, is out front, able to spot those as they come in. We'll have to see if the ships behind him are able to adapt, because right now they're definitely in a position where probably Ozai might. Actually, no, he's probably going to be okay. Those look like they're gonna miss.
I'm sure with double Hindenburg, one of them's got Hydra going, but
Especially
Fairy
in a
might take a torp.
tournament with no
Oh,
carriers.
that was a close dodge there by Fairy. Oh, Dr. Webb taking some hits. Getting whittled down there, looks like by the Death Snail.
We see now the mid push materializing for Smile. Ohio, that's Sheridan, and Gaming's Petro, right on the edge of the B cap.
Uh-oh, it's just like Hippo. Nope. All skill, no luck as the torpedoes run short. Well, you mentioned that the push was starting to form, but then Ryder took a big hit just as you were mentioning that. Might have made him think twice about, do I really want to start pushing now?
Well, Ryder's taking some damage. I'm talking about the guys in the B cap.
Yeah, oh yeah. I see what you mean.
They're getting shells now on Sheridan through the gaps that they can spot him through. He's actually going to continue to steam north. He's not even going to stop. Going straight to the middle of the board, skipping the cap entirely. Dino's Petros peels off to go deal, presumably, with Sword Saint's Moskva.
Mm-hmm.
Now has him radared.
Well, look at Lair pushing down through the C cap
Lair
now.
moving straight through the C cap as well. They broke off their guys that were sitting on the 6 line. They're going to move right through the C cap.
Bon Vivant taking some big hits. Pretty low. It's in secondary range of the Ohio. Plus Petro.
Definitely a much more dynamic game. Lair sitting on 2 caps now. Ticking up. They'll overtake the lead soon, but both teams have some ships that have definitely taken some noteworthy damage. Notably, Ryder's Ohio and Bon Vivant's Petro.
Look at Dr. Webb trying to come in here and block shots with his ship on Bon Vivant. He's got to be careful not to give too much of that valuable Yamato cheek citadel to Ryder. Torpedoes coming in on Dexim now. One hit. One hit.
Dexim takes the torp in the bow as Medzuko is in the B cap. They radar to find him, apparently. No, they don't. I'm not sure whose radar that was.
I think Bon Vivant launched a radar because he's probably thinking I'm going down here.
Zath,
so...
watch Medzuko. Medzuko's about to make a play. He's going to come in on this Petro's broadside. What I don't know is if he's going to go with the AP and the reload booster or the torpedoes. We'll see. Probably the torpedoes, simply because he's not going to be in a position to torpedo Dr. Webb right away. No, he's going with the AP and the broadside.
That's right, because he wants both here.
And then he's going to unload the torpedoes right after that.
That's right. Here it comes. Why not both?
Here comes the pain from the Kleber at close range. 2 in the stern. Second rack hasn't launched yet. Here they come. 2 more in the stern. He's going out.
That's it.
What a play from Medzuko.
Brilliant. That's how you play a Kleber.
We finally saw a Kleber YOLO charge work, Zath.
Yeah, right?
Now, it does cost them Ryder. They do lose Ryder in the gap over here between B and C. But Smile looks really strong with a really, really solid destroyer play right there.
Mm-hmm.
Lair on the back foot now, down a ship, down a cap, having to try and find a way back in as they swing Vaney and Volk along the south side of the B cap here. Both teams abandoning...
took a torpedo.
Both teams abandoning that side of the map. Petro's taking a big hit here. Oh, it bounced or whatever. Goodness, how was that not a big hit?
Which one, Dino?
No, Dino should have taken a big hit there from the Kremlin, and he didn't. He does. He trades in the gap here as the Ohio, that's Sheridan, flips around, moving back down this gap as Lair is going to push 2 ships into B.
Medzuko spotted. Here comes some Italian SAP rounds. Too far behind. Not going to do it.
Smile has a noteworthy health advantage and a ship advantage here. And a cap advantage. So they're definitely in the driver's seat of this game. Lair trying to make a play, make something happen.
The only thing they can do is Vaney's got to try to find a way to get a shot on Dexon while at the same time not allowing Sheridan to come around.
About to have a close encounter between Volk and Medzuko. We've seen Venezia's punch out Klebers before. Let's see if Volk can do it. He doesn't. Oh. It's a big hit, but it's not a kill.
It's okay, though. He can turn.
He's got some help from Vaney. He takes a decent hit from the Petropavlov off his port side. There goes the Kleber.
Oh, brilliant torpedo dodge.
Lair smokes, dodges the torpedo. Sorry, Volk. Oh, but the Petro wipes him out. Wipes him out. All he had to do was stop firing, but the gun bloom was still there. He wasn't able to quit firing in time, as now it's 2-on-1 against Vaney here on the south side of the B cap.
Don't you mean 3-on-1?
Oh, I guess
Russian
it is. There's
Admiral
the
getting
Yu
in on
Yang.
the fun.
I lost sight of the Yu Yang for a while. There he is.
Smile basically saying, no, you stay third, my friends.
Yeah, this is looking really bad for Lair. They looked really good on this map against who did they play yesterday that we saw? Enough. We talked about that earlier.
Enough.
That game against Enough, and they just looked amazing. Smile obviously knows these guys. Obviously, knows what to expect, and Lair's going to lose this game. Pretty sure here.
Vaney now looking at the Yu Yang. I don't think he's realized torpedoes are coming.
The torpedoes are already coming, man. The deep waters are already in the water. Vaney's going out. He's not even going to take anybody with him. Yeah, this is over.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the board position. They don't have the health. Smile's going to prove why they won the Russian bracket here and defeat the second place team again. Good enough for third place here in the international bracket.
Right. People are trying desperately to just work the border and make it happen, but I'm sure at this point they know this is over.
Yeah. They have to know. These experienced teams that played enough, they know when it's time. I'm not going to lie, Zath. It gives me a warm fuzzy to see Hindenburg exerting its dominance over Petropavlovsk. I'm just saying.
Well, we've seen people trying to find counters to it. So there's Hindenburg, there's Goliath, right? Like, there he goes.
And we've seen some effective counters, to put it lightly, in this tournament, right? Some teams have handled Petro very, very effectively. The teams that have had success with Petropavlovsk have taken the time to learn its weaknesses and understand what needs to happen in order to maximize that ship. Look at what TWA did, right? Pulling them in and out of vision, rotating them back off when they were getting low, and now Lair just basically sitting broadside, waiting to end it, calling the wipe, as we say.
Yeah, but look at Minakaze. Minakaze is just gonna YOLO because he can.
Minakaze trying for the YOLO charge against John Sheridan's Ohio here. See if he can pull it off. He's the last surviving member of Lair on the board. Will he get the honorable kill? You know what? He's not even firing the torpedo's ass. He's going for the ram. He's going for the ram. He's going to get it, I think.
No.
No, the secondaries say no.
The secondaries. Oh, beautiful death pick. Oh, my goodness, guys.
What an ending. But Smile takes
goodness.
it. Smile takes it and shows the world on the big stage why they won the Russia bracket.
Oh, my goodness. That death pick. Oh. Wow.
What a fun game.
Wow.
What a fun game. There's a small part of me, Zap, that wants to create an RU account and go play on that server. I'm not going to lie.